All right, today we're going to be talking about using SkyDrive Pro as a way to store your information online and, of course, being able to access it from any computer that you can. So the first step in actually activating your SkyDrive Pro account, which comes free with your Office 365 suite, is to go to the Berkeley homepage. As you can see right up here in the upper left-hand corner, school.berkeleyprep.org brings you to our Berkeley Prep homepage. On the right-hand side, right here where it says Berkeley SharePoint Access, go ahead and click on that. And that brings you to a very familiar login page. This is your Outlook login, the web app version. What you normally have down at the bottom on your taskbar is your desktop client, which is just on your machine. This is where you would go to access your email online from a different machine anywhere in the world. So go ahead and put in your username and password. You can see it remembers your username most of the time. And then hit enter, and here it is, your Outlook web app. And you can see that here's my inbox, my folders that I've created, everything is here. But the most important part up here in the upper right hand corner is something called SkyDrive. Go ahead and click on that. Now if this is your first time clicking on SkyDrive, you're probably going to get a message which says that, hey, we're working on it, and what that's doing is it's actually setting up your account via Microsoft at SkyDrive Pro. Now that could take anywhere from 5 minutes to 10 minutes to an hour. It just depends. So what you want to try and do is activate it earlier in the day, come back to it later, and then you're going to have access to all the tools in SkyDrive. Once you do have access to it, when you come here, you can see at the New Document tab, you have access to the entire Microsoft Office suite, including OneNote. Here you can create Word, Excel, PowerPoint, documents. You can even create new folders. You can see I've already started a few here. And you can actually share these folders, not only with students, but other teachers. It's a wonderful way to collaborate and share information among not only students and teachers, but faculty to faculty as well. So with that said, if you want to create a folder or a document, you simply click on New Document, and in this case we're going to start a Word doc. And I'm just going to label this Test. And then I'm going to click OK. And it's going to create that Word document online. Now what's great about this Word doc is that it is stored in the cloud via SkyDrive Pro. In other words, you could start this document here at school on your school computer and then go home and finish it on your home computer without having to lug your machine around back and forth. As a matter of fact, I really try and instill in all of my students to start living more on the cloud. You know, their laptop could get broken, stolen, hard drive crashes, virus. All those documents saved on their desktop could be lost if they don't back up to the cloud. But if you're living on the cloud, if you're creating on the cloud, this is a wonderful way for students to learn that these things are there no matter what machine they log in the world. It doesn't really rely on everything being on one machine. Now that is just a Word doc. Now what I like to use this for predominantly early in the year is to have students share their homework with me. So instead of printing everything, I have each student create a folder. And let's go ahead and do one. In this case, I'm going to have them call it U.S. History, and then I have them put their name like Bob S., and then whatever block they're in. In this case, I'm just going to put B block. And they're going to create a folder, and this folder lets me know, hey, this is a U.S. History course, this is from Bob S. and B block. Now what's great about this feature is you can click right here on the left-hand side, highlighting that folder, go to File, and then go to Share. And then here you could have them enter in their teacher's email address, Make sure that you have editing privileges, and then you can share that folder with your teacher. Now, what happens then is that you actually get an email on your in your inbox. And in your inbox, when the email shows up, you can see here, hey, Jason St.Amand has just shared his U.S. history folder. I created a folder in my Outlook. In this case, you can see it's history and homework. And here are all my students with their homework folder. And then you can simply take that email that you got and drag it into that folder. Now, every time I want to check their homework, instead of them printing something out, handing it in to me, or emailing an attachment, it's already in their folder. I can check it when I want to on any machine that I want to. For example, if I clicked on Chase's, you could see that he's already got some work done. If he did his Chapter 11 vocab sheet, here it is. This is all online, and I can even make comments within the document itself because I have editing privileges. So it's a great way to check homework, make notes, especially if it's papers, for example, and it really frees you up from having to carry around tons of paper constantly, all from sharing this folder. If you're interested in a tutorial in this or a workshop, let me know. I'd be glad to do it. And that is a quick version of SkyDrive Pro. I hope you found it helpful.